The narcissist bait and switch is a tactic that narcissistic individuals use to elicit some form of reaction from you. They will chip away at you. They will go all out to wind you up any way they can to gain that reaction. And as soon as they've got that reaction, they stand back, act all calm and shocked, how they can't believe that you'd treat them in such a terrible way. And they make out that you're the issue. Narcissists absolutely thrive on provoking emotional reactions. It's how they gain control. It's how they manipulate situations to their advantage. They bait you, they go all out to push your buttons, to make you react, and then they use your reactions against you. A narcissist wants to convince you that your emotional reactions to their actions are the problem, to distract you from the fact that without their actions you wouldn't be having those emotional reactions. Baiting serves a purpose for a narcissist, to gain that reaction that they desperately crave for from you. They're often trying to make you look unhinged, unstable. They can be looking to shift the blame. They can simply be looking to feed off the drama. They will use the things that you care about the most because these are the things you'll most passionately defend. They will chip away at you. They will use those passive-aggressive comments. They will bring up sensitive topics. They will ignore you. They will outright provoke an argument with you. They will test your patience. And they're just waiting to sit back and watch you explode so that they can play the victim and make out that you're the problem. And their baiting leaves you frustrated, invalidated, emotionally drained, and more likely to react because you become irritable around them. You end up feeling like you're constantly trying to defend yourself to them, which is exactly where they want you so that they can keep you trapped in their game. They're looking to turn the tables on you at each and every opportunity so that they can make out that you're the issue and they can act like the sweet and innocent party in it all. The best thing you can do is turn the tables back on them. When it comes to Superman, kryptonite. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, no reaction. The best way to disarm a narcissist is through no longer playing their game. It's no longer giving them the reaction that they crave. Going grey rock, business-like communication. Only speaking with them if you have to. If possible, go no contact if you can. When you respond to a narcissist with indifference, they're not getting the reaction that they desperately crave for from you. You're giving them nothing to feed off. You're no longer feeding their ego. There's no emotions. There's no emotional responses. They're not getting what they need from you. Now, with narcissistic individuals, once they're not getting what they want, they can escalate their games, which is why it is vital to stay safe, to recognise their patterns of behaviour so that you can recognise the game that they're playing. Once you see the cycle, you begin to stop falling for it. We can all be naive when we haven't lived an experience or haven't learned about an experience. Once we have, we can begin to recognise it and change who we are as a person, adapt who we are as a person, to no longer fall for the narcissist manipulative games. When they try those different tactics, be aware of the games and no longer fall prey to their baiting. Setting those healthy boundaries. The best thing you can do is don't engage. Narcissists do not respect boundaries. They see them as a challenge, a game to win. The best thing you can do is not engage, walk away, block them if you can. If you can't change the subject until you can find a safe exit, you do not owe a narcissistic individual a reaction. By taking back control of who you are as a person, you refuse to take the bait. You strip the narcissist of the power that they once held over you. When you remain calm, when you remain collected, when you remain in control of your own emotions, the narcissist loses. It is a learning curve. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes practice. However, at some point you begin to recognise that by giving them the reaction, the narcissist is smug. By stepping away, the narcissist is frustrated. The bottom line is, when it comes to dealing with narcissistic people, the only way to win is to refuse to play. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, this channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do have a couple of select one-to-one slots available if anyone is interested in those. I also have several books out on Amazon, how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals. Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery, which is less about reading and more about writing with the prompts on working on triggers and such. Then there is the new novel, Behind the Mask, The Rise of a Narcissist, which is the first in a 3-part series. A Narcissists Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, which is all about the criteria, the manipulative behaviours they use, and the effects that it has on you. And then there is 50 rules to deal with narcissistic individuals, how to stay sane and break the chain. If anyone is interested in any of those, they are all available on Amazon. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.